Yes, yes, yes. Turn this down. Yes, yes, yes. Let's pause that. Looking at Dow Jones Industrial Average, 35,590.55. Got to get those extra 55 cents in there, man.
Customers are freaked out, waiting to see how low the Dow will go. They're focused on the Dow, not so focused on OPEC. Yes, OPEC did cut production by 1.5 million barrels per day.
Really, you're seeing just broad-based declines across all of the major technology sectors. Apple's under pressure, Yahoo down 8.5%, Cisco 6.5%, Research in Motion 10%.
And we're not getting the bid wanted. We're not getting the stock trading, and we see where the buyers are. We're just every day they're pounding it.
The heightened financial turmoil that we have experienced.
Notice this great crash here that nobody was going to recover from, that my friends sold their stocks. Dow Jones was 9,949. Here we sit today. Dow Jones 35,595. Those were some smart fuckers, huh? They were smart. Better get out of your stocks while you can. Let's keep it going.
Experienced of late may well lengthen the period of weak economic performance and further increase the risk to growth.
Can't look at it after you buy it. It's so horrible.
We've had an 8-day losing streak.
It's horrible. Really? Was it horrible? Was it terrible? Yeah, until we got past it, and then it was... Man, I've been through this shit so many times, dude. It almost grows boring. It really does. And yet, it just goes higher and higher and higher. And growth stocks get smashed, and they go down. And the reason it's important to repeat this over and over, and the reason I repeat it over and over and over, this is what your foundation is built upon. Like, if you don't believe this, you have no chance. None. And I'm not talking short-term trading. I'm just talking about as a human being, as a person that accumulates things. Right? Now, this is Jim Cramer crying. Now, we're 20,000 Dow points higher.
In the Dow that in percentage terms puts it on par, close to the loss suffered in that crash in 1987, close to that percentage loss those 2 days in 1929.
Oh my, 87, 29. And then what? 95. I mean, they just keep coming, man. They keep coming. So this is why it's important to study history, man. So as you go back through history, this is panic.
What started in America last year has now spread to every part of the world.
We're down 9% today. The Xetra DAX over in Frankfurt is down by 9%. The Paris market down by 9%. Austria, which was briefly suspended earlier on in the day, is down by nearly 11%.
Now, I lived through this one. You guys were just little kids in high school, probably in elementary school, most of you. So I was a young adult. I'm trying to think. How old was I in 2008? What was I, 30-something? Yeah, 38 years old, 36 years old. And my stocks fell by 50-something%. I don't know how I ever survived or recovered. It was so awful. And yet, here we go higher, and things go up. And, Amazon fell. Amazon went back up. Like, they're all of these things. This is how the market plays, man. This is how it plays out. And so we could just go back on YouTube. This is one of the things I try to tell people whenever they get worried is you got to go do some homework, man. So we could just sit here and type in oil crisis and watch the oil crisis from...
This market is as volatile as you'll ever see.
Traders say
ever. It's as volatile as you'll ever see ever in your life as it plunges ever.
It's the craziest day they have ever seen in these markets.
Ever. It's the worst day ever.
It's veteran traders saying they've never seen anything like it.
We've never seen this ever.
Movement in oil prices so fast, so
Seconds ago until the start of trading at the New York Stock Exchange, and stocks are set to kick off lower, a whole lot lower.
eBay is down 6.5%. And really, you're seeing just broad-based declines across all of the major technology sectors. Apple's under pressure, Yahoo down 8.5%, Cisco 6.5%, Research in Motion 10%. Like
10%. Man, I hope you get my point. if you let this fuck with you and you go changing your strategy, as I see people do, as you change your, well, you know, man, I don't know about these growth stocks, man. I'm going to start doing more dividend stocks now. All right. You're just going to lose, bro. So this is the Dow Jones Industrial. We're in a stage 2 breakout. It dipped. Anybody that got short is a complete dumbass. Okay? You put on hedges because you got scared, which means you're not following the money flow. So send me my book back. Go do something else. Okay? Look, these moving averages are pointing straight up. So you stay with this until it doesn't. And then they'll turn and they'll go down. But until that happens, see, if you jump it and you get negative and look at it as it comes back and then they realize, hey, this ain't so bad. And if it starts ripping higher, right? So we always want to assume that it's probably going higher, man. Now, it doesn't mean it always will go higher. But my assumption is, because this is what my thesis is based on. This is what it's based on. My man Joe says, I got killed in 87, was smarter in 08, played 20. Yeah, and I think that's a good point that he makes. In 2003, I played it completely wrong. I did it like most of my followers. I acted like a complete little bitch, and I was all sad, and I'd walk around looking at my phone. Then I'd be like, I'm not even going to log in. I feel so bad. And that was my attitude for like a year. I'll never be able to buy anymore. I'm all in. And it was just this, right? That was me. And then I look back like a year later, I'm like, damn, bro, what was I thinking? I should have been fucking all over that. Like I should. I'm telling you. And you're going to have to experience this a couple times for yourself. And one way to experience it is just go read history. Go live it, man. Go look it up and see what happened. How did people handle it? Who made the most? How did they work it out? What is this? Please explain to me. No, stop typing and listen. That's what you need to do. So, that's history is super important. But here's what I find people reading history trying to predict the next crash. That's dumb as you can. That's a complete waste of your time. Please listen to me. Trying to predict the next crash, worrying about these things is a complete waste of your time. Complete waste of your time. You should be looking at researching stocks, diversifying your portfolio. If you want to look at some hedges and things like that, I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. But trying to sidestep and you're going to get out, we got to move past all that, right? So most of you, hopefully, that follow me are past that. And that's not something you spend much time on, hopefully. So this just repeats itself, man. Everything is a cycle. So here's the money flow. One day I'm playing blackjack and God spoke to me. And people say, why do you say that? Well, I don't know who else it was then. Because I'm sitting there and, I think God likes casinos. And I'm at the casino and I'm having a beer and I'm playing cards. And I had read hundreds of books and spent all kinds of time studying, went through all kinds of crashes, traded futures and options, and I did commodities. I tried all different kinds of systems, worked with all kinds of gurus, ordered all kinds of shit, only to see it all just sometimes work, sometimes not. And as I'm sitting there, and I'd read Stan Weinstein's book and these books, I just saw this pattern in my head because as I was playing, it seems like we weren't doing well. And then we started winning. If you ever play blackjack, you'll see that. And you just get on a winning streak. And then it stops. Sometimes they change dealers, whatever it is. And then we just started going down. And I was like, man, I need to lower my bet. And so I just started betting the minimum so I could stay in the game. And then we kind of started to win a minute. And I could see this in my head as clear as day. And as everybody else is talking, this is what I'm seeing. And it just came to me, man. Like, I don't want to say epiphany. I just want, how a moment of clarity. And that's, and I begin to see the way price moves. And it's not perfect, but it is that way a lot. Let's see. There's a bottom RSI extreme. So I put out a couple, we talked about a couple trades. Let's see. Dow's coming back. This is super bullish. We'll see. The close is super important here. Super important, okay? That's why the world is going down. People care more about money. Why is the world is not going down, sir? The world is a great place. If I had your age and your money and your opportunity, I'd be rich. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. All right, so I added this today. This is silver trade. Why don't you like futures? I'm not against futures. I just don't need to trade them anymore. It's a zero-sum game, too. You can't ride it out. You either win or you lose in futures. I don't like that. I like to just win. We're playing this level here. This is a triple silver. We'll see. I've got a tentative stop. Now, I'm not going to hold this. You could. It's a commodity. It's not going to zero, but that's not the game I want to do with these. I talked about that I started a position in these. More so because it broke this little box here, came down, and then came back up. That's usually a very bullish signal. And, my target will be right around in here. Obviously, if the market recovers and does great, does gold and silver keep going higher? I don't know. Such a smart man. Not really, Stephen. I really am not that smart. I just, honestly, just read a lot, man. I'm actually a very simple man. Very simple things. A lot of conviction on some very easy things. It's kind of the secret to life, man. Being very convicted on very simple things. Let's see. So, anyway, triple silver. ETH died a year ago? Huh? And I was talking about if you're trying to practice this, if you don't have much money in this, buy 10 shares. That's $320. We're going to try to turn 320 into 4,400. Very simple swing trade, okay? Oh, I wish my IQ was 200. Man, if I was half as smart as some of you guys, I'd be a billionaire. Let's see. And, sir, we don't spell the whole name out. There's a thing called ticker symbols, Austin. Don't be a civilian. Let's see. Are we still swing trading? Of course we're still. This is stage 2. Now, Austin, go buy my fucking book, because obviously you don't have it based on your question. That seems like a very easy request. You're going to take your girlfriend to dinner. She ain't done shit for you this week. And fucking hang out with your loser friends. Go buy my book. Target is $8. $8. You bought 1,000 shares. Ooh, big money. Big money. Opened a position in Zoom. We'll look at that. Yeah, Zynga's still on. Obviously, we're not ripping. We're bullish. We're holding this level. This one is a little odd. I talked about this before. Yes, we're above the 20. Yes, the 5-day, 10-day have crossed. Everything is crossed. We got an easy target. So this is an easy trade. And the stock is undervalued. Okay, super easy, right? So everything is aligned here. Fundamentals, no cursing. It's not 22, motherfucker. It's not 22. It's still 21. I can curse. So, easy. This is an easy one. We'll see. ETH is dead, bro. You're about to get blocked. Better take that negative shit somewhere else. You get one more time talk shit about Ethereum, you're going to be blocked. No negativity. You're arguing against history, bro. Go look at the historical chart. You're wrong. It's going up. It has been its whole life. Until it doesn't. At what point do you trim losers? You should have answered that when you bought it. RZ Rock. That means you don't know what you're doing, sir. You should stop what you're doing and learn. Stop what you're doing, man. Stop buying stocks and shit. And get some clarity. Go watch some of my videos. You don't have any clarity. You're confused. You should answer that when you buy it. You should have that answer when you buy it, man. Are you swing trading? Are you position trading? Are you buying, holding? What are you doing? So answer that when you buy the stock. And if you do that, you'll be good. You'll know, you'll be all right, man. It's always weird to me that people call opportunity losers. Maybe based on your words, maybe you shouldn't even have the stock. Just sell it. They don't even want you as a shareholder now that you're calling everybody a loser. Since you think everyone that owns the stock is a loser, maybe you shouldn't even own the stock yourself. So God could show up and give you an opportunity. You'd refer to it as a loser. I see people do this with real estate. They'll be like, man, this house is so ugly. That house looks like beauty to me. I like ugly houses. That's how you get rich, ugly houses. So why would I call them ugly? I think they're beautiful. So, yeah, I mean, talking ETH is dead and it's up 400% on the year. I mean, all right, okay. We got some weird ones out today. Let's see. Where's DS? Yeah, I like DS. I'm in it, obviously. I haven't started adding yet. I'd like to see some of this shit stabilize, man. All right. I like to see some of this stuff stabilize. Yeah, I like it. This is a $5 stock. It's just right now these stocks are under pressure, right? Let's see. Gold is probably pulling back now. Where's SPY? S&P's back above the 20. Look at that. It's back above the 20. What a beautiful. That's very bullish, man. Very bullish. Is the Q's back? Come on, man. We're back in the box. Come on, man. Nice. People were getting scared. If that broke, downside target was suicide level was 355. That's where we lose most of the people. They'll be like, I knew I should have bought real estate. Fuck stocks. You know how many real estate guys I know like that? The reason they own so much real estate, they got scared in 2008, got out of stocks for a loss and bought real estate. That's like half your influencers, by the way. Half your real estate influencers, if you go study their story, lost their ass in 2008, couldn't emotionally handle it, got out of their stocks, bought real estate, and now that's what they do. Let's see. What's that name? Kangaroo Market. Maybe. Okay, Uber was one that I bought today. I've got an unwise large position in Uber. I've got a very large amount of money in Uber now. Like ridiculous sum, like ridiculously long. Should not have as much Uber as I do. Very unwise. But that's okay. Because look at it go. So, yeah, I don't want to hype Uber too much because then I get people that go, too big and it's all their money. But I've tried to stress as much as I could that Uber is a beautiful stock. And it is a company that is going to be around for a while, okay? So this is like when you're getting, Facebook when it messes up, or you're getting, these older tech stocks. This is one of the newer generation, man. Uber's not that old, man. So 5-10 years from now, you're going to be like, man, how did I sleep on Uber? I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty convinced of that. That doesn't mean I'll be right. And so I have other bets, obviously, right? Let's see, Lyft. Obviously, I'm in Lyft. And I also have these in my buy and hold and trade account. So I'm doing both. So if you ever hear me say I'm selling some Uber, but I have it in my buy and hold as well. But I'm also swing trading it. And I think the price is really cheap right now. I'm getting asked about a lot of stocks, and my response is just Uber. I mean, look at this PayPal. This looks great. That's a stage one, man. It's nice. Look at this. And they say, what about PayPal? And I just say Uber. If you remember, I kind of, I always get a go-to stock anytime there's a collapse or a crash. And that doesn't mean I don't add to others, but I get one that I go a little aggressive on. And I just want to take advantage of what I see as mispricing. And you got to have conviction for something like that. And I don't mean some obscure, weird-ass 50-cent stock. I'm talking about something to me is a no-brainer. So when the COVID crash happened, I had two stocks that were no-brainers, Uber and Facebook. To me, they were no-brainers. Now, there's 100 others, but I don't have enough money to put into 100 others. So I went really large on Facebook, and I went really large on Uber. And then I closed them out when they got up higher. So you always want to have some of those. Yeah, ISIS just came through. Picked up PayPal as well. This is a beautiful stage 1, man. That's a reversal candle. Looks like we're going higher. Square versus PayPal. That's a tough one, sir. I use PayPal more every day. So which one do you use more? I would go, if I had to choose, gun to the head. All right, let's get rid of these guys. All right. Oh, that man. Yeah, I like both. Hold on, I've got to remove some people here. Gun to the head, I would PayPal, but I own both, so. What else? Oh, PLTR. Where the hell do they all come from? I think they're paying me back for Iraq. Let's see. Yeah, look at PLTR. This is a pretty solid... this is a pretty solid stage 1, man. Man, I feel like we're in the bottom here, man. I hate to call the bottom, but I feel like we're bottoming out. I feel like this is the bottom, man. I really do. T-Doc. Look at this. Look, come on, man. This is the bottom, dude. Look at these stocks ripping, dude. All right. Just as people speak in languages I don't understand, I just remove you from the live. Beautiful. All right, this guy, we just got him. Now we just blocked him. Yeah, man, who's got something else? Let's see. OGN. OGN is one that I got free shares in. This was a spinoff from... so this is a spinoff, okay? So whenever you get... If you have a buy and hold portfolio, from time to time, companies are going to do spinoffs. When they do, in my experience, keep those shares. There's usually value in it. And the reason they're spinning them off... Now, they could be trying to unload some shit. But usually when they spin off, they think there's more value in owning those shares and from the other shares. This is one. So this is a stage 2. This pays a little dividend. They gave me like 5 or 10 shares. Now I'm building it up. So when they gave me the shares, I don't even remember where it was, but now I'm getting a chance to finally build it up. And look how perfect this came in. It stopped right where it stopped before, man. Right on the money. Look at that. That's sick, right? Look at that. That's sick, man. Look. Stop right where it stopped before. So when that happens, when you're watching a stock and it bangs and stops right where it did before, the more it starts to go sideways to where you could just easily see a box, the more the reality is that is the bottom. You know, I mean, that you have a bettable shot there. Because look, you could put a stop anywhere in here if you were swing trading. Now, if you're buying holding, you just want to buy these boxes. You just want to buy these boxes, man. It can't be the next Bitcoin, sir. It's not possible. There's only 19 million Bitcoins. Every coin you guys show me have 1 trillion supply, making it physically impossible to be the next Bitcoin. Just due to supply demand. Like, it's not possible. You take the number of tokens and multiply it by the price of Bitcoin, and it'll make you see how absurd that most coins could ever be Bitcoin. They cannot. They cannot. It's not possible. Hardly next Bitcoin. Yeah. It's just not possible. If you understand tokenomics. If you don't understand that, go read on that. That'll help you big time. All right, let's check out Hood. I'm underwater pretty good in this one. Shocking to me how low the price has gone. Shocking. Yeah, baby. So this is probably short covering. Should we get too excited? I don't know. I mean, we need something to be excited about. I need something to be happy about. So You know, maybe hood going $4 is it. Maybe that's all I need to complete my life is to get hood to like $35. Yeah, looks like they're all moving up, right? Let me check my account over here. Hold on. The joys of three monitors. You don't need 3 monitors to trade. You can trade from your phone. Most of you guys know that. A lot of you probably do most of your trading from your phone. I do. Most of my trading, I'm walking down the street or on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, that's PLTR. Woo, now we're green. All right, let's see. All right, new drink. Anybody know that song? Does anybody know that song? Come on, somebody knows that song. I think I already used that on here. That's not fair. Yep, so we're up pretty nice. Do Ethereum. We're going to look at it. Bitcoin doesn't look good unless it turns... Tupac. Somebody got it fast. Everybody said, of course. I should have used a better one. I've used that too many times. Let's see. Wow, look at Path. Okay, we got a lot of shit flying here, dude. Oh. And then when we're all flying and making a ton of money, everyone that abandoned me, I'm going to block them, kick their ass out, and ignore them. Let's see. DraftKings is up huge. This got to be some short covering, man. Zoom's flying. God damn. So, let's see. Space, Zynga's above the 3. Palmer, so broad, just makes me wonder if... Yeah, me too, man. There's probably some short covering, which, hey, we need some shorts to cover. Damn. Thug passion. Let's see. Let me get a thug... I'm going to start ordering that in New Orleans. I'm going this weekend. I'm going to be like, let me get a thug passion. See how many of them go. What? Come on, man. You don't listen to Tupac? Fuck this bar, man. I'm out of here. Go to the next bar. Do you have any concern about Uber posting losses every quarter? No, sir. That's what growth stocks do because they invest back into their company. And once they've gotten what they need, here's what they do. They can raise a trip $1. So there are 90 million people that use Uber every month. 90 million. If we raise it $1, something tells me they keep using Uber. Now, do 90 million times $1. Now, multiply that times 12. That's $1 billion. So all they got to do is get even and then start to increase prices, and they are very profitable. So, yeah, I don't. But you have to understand what Uber is, man. Uber's not fucking Procter & Gamble. It's not supposed to be profitable. Okay, it's too soon. They're trying to grow the business. Just like Lyft. Lyft is not profitable. Well, a lot of these companies aren't profitable. Look at what's the revenue and whatever, this truck stock that's flying, not profitable. A lot of stocks are not profitable that go higher. If your trading room isn't covered in monitors, you aren't a real trader. I don't know. I do most of mine I have 3 monitors here, but most of mine's done on a phone. Let's see. Series stage 4 on Lululemon. Do you think it's the bottom? Yoga pants. I need to wear more yoga pants. No, don't buy this yet, man. Nope. You need to have a stage 4. So as soon as you get off here, go get my book because you obviously don't have it. Probably the bottom. It's stopping right at the 200, but we need to see some sideways action, man. We need to see some sideways action. So if you go to the Peters report, you'll see this over there on page 10. You're looking for this accumulation. MFG yoga pants. Are you saving this? Logged off my 9 to 5 in London. May or may not. What's up, Ace? Do Tesla, sir? No. Fuck Tesla. Yep, I like this, but this is the pattern. So what you want to see here, if you look at this, stage 1, right? Stage 3, right? Now what? We want to see a stage 1. But it's too soon yet. But what you're looking at there is probably the pivot point, right? Look, is probably the pivot point. Oh, sorry. Of the stage 1. You're probably seeing that corner right there. So, I mean, you're a buy and holder. You take a shot there. That's pretty low. But as a swing trader, I really want to see it start going sideways. WWE, huh? Thoughts on biotech? I don't know right now, man. Can you do Zillow? No, because you didn't use the ticker. And Penn, you did use the ticker, though. And I'm going to say it's because you're lazy and didn't want to spell the actual company name. Let's see. CRSP. So this is a nice setup, guys. Keep an eye on this Lululemon, especially for all you ladies that wear this stuff. A lot of people wear it, don't even own the stock. Let's see. Where's Tesla? Yeah, can't buy here. These are hard, man. Look, there's no support. We're just ticking down. We're below the 5. There's no bottom. It's not on an extreme. I hate these. You got a slight tick. I hate it. I hate it. There's so much better place. Not to say this stock won't go up, man, but Brittany said yes, yoga pants. I don't know. If it gets back up in the box, then it's probably a play to $1,200. Would you think Uber's going to stay in a stage 2? Yes, I do. I think Uber's going to $60. But it might go through 10 money flows to get there. That's what people miss. So we might go through 10 of these. And on the next sell-off, guess what I'm not doing? Selling. I'm buying more Uber. So that one day when it goes to 60, maybe I get rich. I don't know. I'll be like Chris Johnson. They'll be blocking me for showing my closets. I'll be like, look at this closet I bought with my Uber money. Look at my $700 socks that I bought with Uber. And then I can do that too. I'll be blocked. They'll be like, Gerald, we're blocking you because you were showing off $500 socks. That hurts people's feelings. They don't like when you do that. How the fuck can you get blocked for showing your stuff? That is crazy. When the entire Kardashian TV show is for showing stuff. Like, there's an entire show called Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Like, that's the entire point of the show. So how could they say we don't like your... I can't comprehend that. It's crazy, right? Like, oh, you're showing off, so we're going to block your video. That's crazy. That's crazy town, right? He said, Chris, so rich you don't even follow the money flow anymore, just buying stage 4s. You can. You can. That's one thing about money. Once you have money and you got conviction, you don't have to be as particular. Yeah. Well, he might have been playing this. Here's the stage 1. That was kind of a stage 1. So I don't know where he bought, but that would have been a stage 1. Unless he bought yesterday or something. It's probably the bottom. They don't want that thug passion to shine, I guess, man. It's crazy, right? I mean, fuck, nobody stops Grant Cardone. All that dude does is show off. If you haven't seen that video of him getting his helicopter, man, it's crazy. That dude has a helicopter. I need a helicopter. Can we talk stocks, please, and not Kim K? How about this, James? Don't worry about the fuck I'm talking about. Let's see. $1 million. Nice. let's look at Bitcoin for it. Yeah, engine's a stage 1. I like it. It's not a, well, I like it here. It stopped right where, I get this all the time. Does it work on crypto? Yes, anything that moves. Watch. Let's see. Look at that. Look at this. It stopped here before. Look at this. Pow, 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 pow. So if it goes up, where do you think it's going? Right where it was before. Come on, man. Come on, man. 1.3 million in Square. Damn. He says, Randy Moore, you and Chris should go live. Yeah, he's too busy for me now. DM that. Tell him you want me and him to go live. I try to keep, we keep missing each other. He's too busy. He got rich and now he's too busy to talk to me. Let's see. GP, can you give an update on the retirement mission? Is this still a play? Hell yeah, it's still a play. Why would it not be? Yeah, that's in my M1 account. Everything's still a normal. I mean, I just did a rebalance actually on the M1. If you go to the back of the newsletter, just, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are really busy and don't have time to look, but if you ever did, if you go to the back, I thought I changed this video out. It should have been changed. Anyway, if you go to the back, what the fuck? I'll give it a day. I need to upload. Looks like I uploaded an old issue or something. Anyway, if you go to the back, I have this thing called the Sky Dweller Fund. It's something I've been playing with. It's kind of an experiment. And I recently added 2 things just to kind of round it out a little bit. A 5% allocation to Bitcoin and then 5% to ARK. But it's basically the triple bonds, triple S&P, and triple technology. And just letting it ride. It's up like 70% on the year. So pretty cool, right? That means 100,000 is turned into 170,000. And I did no trades basically. But it's super leveraged. So anyway, that's something I do in the back. If you're interested in kind of keep an eye on it, I put a little stuff I'm experimenting with in the back. So let's see. Could you check? Yeah, we'll look at Zoom and then I'll get out of here. It looks like a good day. It's probably short covering, but it's not Friday, so that's odd. Yep, Zoom break stage 1 still stage 1, but it looks good, man. Looks good. I like it. Things are looking better. Oh, is it losing steam already? We'll see. We'll see into the close here, man. We got DraftKings run. We still got shit down, though. PayPal's down. Square's still flat. All right. Looks good. Is today Friday? Oh, it is Friday. Never mind. It is Friday. It's probably short covering here, man. Going into the weekend. Says, God, I hate reading. Man, you better get past that. No, Bitcoin is not turned around. Let's see. We'll check Bitcoin. I'll get out of here. Bitcoin's trying to come back in the box. If this gets back up here, that's super bullish, but we've done it a couple times, and I've said that. So, you know, maybe this level holds. That would be super nice. Well, I guess it depends on your perspective. You know, next level down's here. So if we hold and we head up, next stop, right? So price has memory. Wherever it's been before is where it's likely to go again. And on the way down, same thing. And That's a huge part of it. I don't, yeah, the days are pretty irrelevant to me other than if the stock market is open. I mean, I work every day. Unlike all you guys, fucking vacations and shit, taking all your days off. Apparently you're all rich enough. I try to work every day. Yeah, so up's good, down's good. I think if you're in Bitcoin, you're probably fairly convicted by it. Up or down really doesn't, I mean, it's going to be what it is, right? It's still trending higher, so we'll see. When will the GP bathwater? No, that's porn star stuff, man. My favorite roofers in the house. Yeah, let's look at BX. BX has pulled back. Probably a bottom. I mean, it's had a nice solid pullback. It's had several of these. I wish I could add to it, man. It's my largest damn position in my buy and hold. I really can't add to it. What's up, bro? You know, I can't. It's like 3 times larger than any stock I own, so I'm not in a position to add to it. But I like BX here. It's a great stock, man. It's not a stage 1 yet. Man, when I first started buying this, the dividend was $5. It was 5% yield. Now it's like nothing. GEVO, that's penny stock. Penny stock's doing any better. Yep. I don't know. We'll see. Let's not get too excited about these till Monday. See what plays out on Monday. I put a video up today touring my house, my property here. I'm going to head to New Orleans this weekend, and I'm going to do a video there and then do one at the other property that I bought. Just the ones that I use myself. And let's see. So you check them out if you're interested. Body. I never heard of that. BODY. If you haven't looked at those real estate videos I posted the other day, I did a couple of them. You might watch those. You sent me your mail. A lot of the people that sent me their email already own stocks. You're already in crypto, and so that wasn't for you. It was for people not in stocks, not in crypto. So I'm a calming influence. I like that. All right, Gates says check out Hut. We'll check out Hut for my man, and then we'll close it down. Woo! Yeah, so now we're looking at crypto stocks. We got Hut there, looks good. What do we got? Coin too. Look at Coin, looks the same, right? They're still in a stage 4, so you know, if you don't plan to sell it, you could actually, you know, once you've done this enough, you get pretty good at tagging these bottoms with using the RSI. That's technically not extreme. We're still under the 5, and there is a little bit lower it could go. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, this has a little room to go lower. So I might wait a minute on this if it was me. Now, some that I took profits in, yeah, there are some stocks to be profitable in. I sold some Pfizer for a gain. I sold some Coca-Cola for a gain. I sold some Southern today for a gain. Look at that. But Gerald, you can't pick the top. But I sent a text this morning saying I was trimming Southern. Looks like the top to me. How's that possible? I don't know. What else did we trim? Gilead. Damn. Might have tagged the top on them. So I didn't sell out of my whole position. I just trimmed some. Why? To raise some money. So I sold some. And what would I want to buy with that? Let's see. What would be an option? Maybe Intel. You know, we're looking at Intel. It's trading below the 200. Look at Amgen. Tagging that 200. Remember I've talked about this. When you get these dividend stocks, it's set up on these stage 1s way below this yellow line. Your target becomes the 200. Look, pow, tagged it. Come on, man. Look at Campbell's. Pow! Tagged it. Turned right around. It's almost like I've done it before. That bread and butter, that stuff is so simple, man. I think if I ran a hedge fund, that's all I would do. Sit around looking for these big cap stocks that fall under, make sure dividends safe, set my targets, bam, bam, bam. There you go. Easy. But you need a lot of money to do that technique. That's what makes it tough, is it's... No, we're not using the 50, man. 50's fuckery. No 50 moving averages. I hate the 50. 50 has no value at all. I think the only reason... this is a pretty solid support level on Saba. It seems to be holding. I like that. I don't like the 50. To me, 50 is of no good, no value. Why don't you like the 50? Because it's fucking useless. It has nothing to do with the money flow. So I trade the money flow, right? And let's see. Let me find a good one. Let's put Pfizer on here. I know. A lot of people disagree with me. That's all right. That's what makes the world go round. Let's put... Whenever people send me charts and I see 50 on there, I put a note to myself, don't trust this guy. He has a 50-day moving average on his chart. So there you go. I put the 50 on there. Now, depending on how you used it. All right, so price went below the 50. Well, the money flow gave you a sell signal here, okay? So the money flow gave you a sell signal about 2 weeks before the 50. Now let's look at the 50 for a buy signal. So this is when Investors Business Daily, no, it doesn't work good for trading. You don't, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. And the money flow would have had you long here. 2 weeks later, you'd be looking at getting fucking long. So now, look how far you are from the 50. What good is the 50 now? It does no good at all. I mean, we can just go chart after chart. The money flow would have had you out before it. It had you in before it. Had you taken profit. You don't need it. It's completely useless. It serves no good. And people latch onto these damn things like fucking the Death Cross and the Elliott waves and all this nonsense. It's all fucking nonsense. All this, Fibonacci ratios. You know, man, if you run the money, you don't need any of that shit. You don't need it. It doesn't matter if it was 0.33 or 50% pullback. None of that matters. It's going to stop and it's going to put in a box and then boom, there you go. You don't even need it, you know. And you can lay it over and, maybe it adds some value, but I don't see the value add at all. So let's see if maybe it helps you on Bitcoin. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let's look at just a tip if you didn't know. If you put a SIP up here in stock charts, it's going to take you back to your default. If you put it over here, it'll put on whatever you change the screen to. So if you want to play around with indicators like Bollinger Bands and all that kind of stuff, if you put it over there, you can do that. All right. So let's see. Now go get my book and stop using the 50. I just helped you. So even here, let's see. Does the 50 help on Bitcoin? Well, there's our buy signal. And then there's the breakout. And then up here's the 50. So again, late. Let's see on the breakdown. Well, there's the breakdown. And then it closed below the 50. They were pretty close on that one. Completely useless. So completely useless. Just my personal opinion. I know a lot of you guys like the 50. A lot of people like it because it was in a book when they first started trading. So they've been using it ever since, and they don't know. Basically, what is this dude telling me? He don't trade stocks less than $100. I like that's you, bro. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. You mentioned the 50 as support and resistance in the money flow. I know. That's because so many other people use it, but in the actual strategy and system, we don't use it. You don't need it. Let's see. Actually, this is what everybody needs. You should take all your fucking indicators off because you don't even deserve those. Just remove all the moving averages. You've done nothing to deserve them. You didn't help build them. You didn't do anything except just show up, and they gave you a chart and a phone, and now you got indicators that you don't know what they are or how they work. So just take them all off your computer. That's what you should do. Let's see. Now let's look at Pfizer. Now we're looking at Pfizer. We don't even need indicators, do we, to see it? DM me. No, I'm not fucking DMing you. I know. Chris has the 50 on his chart. You know why he has 50 on his chart? Because it comes with the system. It's basic. It comes installed on a lot of charts. Everybody can disagree with me. I really don't give a fuck. I've been trading longer than you, and I know the 50 doesn't work. So keep a 50 on your chart. It's useless. I mean, you can plot it on there if you want. It's not helping you. I also talk about the ADX in the book, right? And, for shorter term trading, ADX will help you. Most of the trading I do now, I don't need it. I like a chart plotted dots instead of bars and no indicators. Really? I think that person is flipping me off. Comes on the live. DM me. Okay, nobody who knows who you are. I'll get off my live and DM you. You like dot charts, huh? All right, Doug. Excellent value here and some comic relief. Let's see. Do you like VWAP? Nope, not a day trader. If you're a day trader, VWAP would help you, or Bollinger Bands. So let's look at Bollinger Bands real quick, and I'll tell you why you don't need Bollinger Bands. Why you guys waste your time on all that shit, man? So, watch. We're going to plot Bollinger Bands. Now, if you study Bollinger Bands, when price, a couple ways to use them. The center of the Bollinger Band is the 20-day. And this was, you know who created Bollinger Bands? John Bollinger. That's why they call them Bollinger Bands. Named after John. So John Bollinger was a trader. I think he worked for Merrill Lynch. I think it was Merrill Lynch. I have to go look on that. I have a couple books by John Bollinger. Good dude. He uses the 20. And the way most people use Bollinger Bands is a couple ways you can use it. But often when it breaks out at these highs, meaning it's going to revert back to the other side of the band. So you see it over here. It's going up, breaks out of the band. A couple ways to use them. I'm just showing you the way most people use them. When it breaks out of the band, they fully anticipate it comes back to the band, which you saw it happening there, right? Pull back, and now we fully anticipate a pullback. You don't need that. You say, why? Well, you just come over here instead of the Bollinger Band, and you just put... Wait, it's on the other one here. RSI. And we want to put it on above. Now watch. See where it breaks the band? Look, RSI already told you. You don't even need the band. So you don't need this shit all over your chart. It was already telling you that. These indicators tell you the same thing. An oscillator, and there's a bunch of different oscillators. There's all kinds of oscillators you can use. My man says, I use Bollinger Bands for futures trading, certain strategies. Well, money flows better. One of the most useful tools employed by many technicians is the momentum oscillator. The momentum oscillator measures the velocity of direction of price. When price moves up very rapidly, at some point it is considered, quote, overbought. When it moves down very rapidly, at some point it's considered oversold. In either case, the reaction or reversal is imminent. The slope of the momentum oscillator is directly proportional to the velocity of the move. Now that was written by Wells Wilder. He's the creator of RSI and a bunch of other indicators. Let's see. This is GP. What are you buying today? You should have got my text message, sir. I sent a text what I was buying. All right. What is up with this, man? Now I got to remove you, bro. He said, fuck you and your money. You don't need it. How do we get the text? Hey, you know how to do that. Let's see. Is he GP? How do I join? Come on, man. Just click the bio link. Follow the rabbit hole. What are you doing here on live then? Let's see. These guys. What is up with these guys? You're missing out, YouTube. You're missing out on all the fuckery here. Real traders would know. Let's see. So we're back to picking on people. Why are they picking on you, Lindy? Let's see. That's it, man. That's all I got. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hit my bio link. Gerald, I have had so many fake full auto Instagram accounts follow me, just letting you know, in case I didn't know. I know, man. 50 fucking people a day tell me. Stop telling me. There's nothing I can do. Every day I log into fucking Instagram, I got 50 people telling me, hey, this account contacted me. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing I can do. Stop telling me. Stop. You're just wasting my time. Stop fucking telling me. It's wasting my time. I don't know how clear to say that shit. I keep telling people, hey, stop telling me that. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing I can do. And then they keep telling me. Imagine 50 fucking people a day on top of you're trying to work and actually respond to real questions. And they're like, oh, this guy contacted me. Okay. Thank you for wasting fucking a minute of my time times 50. So it's almost at the point I can't even fucking open DMs anymore. Let's see. Stop telling me. He says, rabbit hole. It's my first time here. I can appreciate the sarcasm. Let's see. Except I wasn't being sarcastic. I was being genuinely myself. That's how I would have explained it to you. That's my bad. Bollinger Bands. I said the man was dead. Let's see. What will the 2022 fuckery word can be considered not a bad word? Maybe not. Maybe fuckery is not a curse word. I'm not in CRO. Pretty good crypto, but I'm not in it. I'm in a bunch of other cryptos. Let's see. Nope, I'm not in that. I'm in mostly larger cap coins. I'm in a few smaller ones. Certified G. Yep, that's it, man. Let me, yeah, a lot of crazy people on the IG live, man.